Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Planet 19. Well, last episode we were making, well, this. Ooh, a redstone jetpack. It took us a while and it has nearly discharged, actually. Not to worry too much, it is pretty awesome, it is really fast. There is one big problem with it. It takes a lot of charging up. You can see I'm repeatedly nearly draining this, and I have pretty much drained that as well. So I'm going to have to work on some sort of better power supply. What has happened since last time? Well, I've finally worked out how to do the side of the roofs. Roofs, I guess I've only got one. I've worked out how to do those bits. Look, they actually look normal. They don't look stupid like any of these bits did. So I'm going to eventually have to get around and sort those. I could just zoom up here, hopefully without killing myself. It's just a load of carpenter's blocks. I just can't actually use a single solid block. Otherwise it messes up how the grid lines match up. As you can see here, really badly. I've not actually tried this without a texture pack, because I think I'm pretty much the only person using this texture pack. But I'm the one who's got to use it most of the time, so that is that. Other things that have happened, I don't think this had happened last time, but I was walking through here the other day, one evening, and what turns up in front of me but an Enderman, right there. I was absolutely amazed because I haven't seen a single Enderman for the entire game. So I did what anybody does, I killed it, and I got my first Ender Pearl, which I'm holding on to for dear life because I just can't get the darn things anywhere. So that is pretty much all the excitement that has been going on. The only other thing which has happened is I have got through all of the ores which came out of the quarry. That took a long time. But you can see I've nearly got 64 stacks of iron going on here. What have I got? 23 stacks of tin, 5 of gold, 18 of that, 17 redstones, 21 coppers. I've got plenty of stuff. I've got 14 stacks of yellorium, and I've got whatever else has happened to turn up in and around. What's that? That's my bronze. A few other bits of diamonds worked its way in there. You can see I've got a stack and a bit of rich slag. Some aluminium, some cadmium, a whole stack of electrum there, which is very nice. So what is the plan for today? Well, some time ago in one of my previous episodes I got a comment from, and let me get your name right, Malakitty, who said that I should really make longfall boots, and at the time I thought it was a really good idea, but I didn't really have a big jetpack or any excess diamonds. Longfall boots are a really awesome item. They are there, they're from the portal gun mod, and they mean you don't take fall damage, which is really valuable when you have a jetpack which is that trigger happy. So we're going to start off by making some longfall boots. It will mean that I lose even more armour. I don't think they give you armour. We will soon find out, but they're pretty easy to make. Each longfall boot is 2 diamonds, a piece of obsidian, and some iron ingots. So I should have all that in here. It was 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, 2 diamonds, so they are quite expensive. Piece of obsidian, and something which I have an awful lot of, which is iron ingots. However, I don't have any in there apparently. So, ooh, hit all the wrong buttons and grab a stack of iron. So, iron either side makes us a longfall boot, and 1 isn't much use unless you're going to go hopping around the entire game. So there's 2. 2, I think, just next to each other make a pair of longfall boots. And a pair of longfall boots get put upon your feet. They are very, very stylish. They actually, do they give you more armour than the steel boots? They do. I had 3.5, I now have 4. So that is a bonus. And as an extra bonus, if I can find somewhere to put my old steel boots for a minute, Look at the style on those things. They look like some bizarre square trainer. And if I zoom up and I drop down, no fall damage from any height. Let's just go straight up and my jetpack runs out, but no damage. Which is all that matters. Is this thing charging up? It is. So let's just pop this in here for 1 second. So what is the plan for the next? Well, what I really want to do... I've got a few things that I want to do. Let us start with heading on over, we can grab this now, into the Mistcraft world. Because, yes, we are going to go and retrieve our nuclear reactor, our big reactor, which is technically, wow, this is slow. We're having a bit of a laggy day here today on Planet 19. I think the planet's spinning a little bit slower than normal, which might make it fun to get back through this thing. There we go. Now I have quarried out a ton of stuff over here, and you can see that if I hop up here I have pretty much emptied all of the useful stuff out of here. I think I will, whilst I'm here, see if there's some diamonds, I want those. Is there any... uranium is what I'm after. Uranium. There we go, some uranium. I thought there was. I've still got all of the dead cyanite in here. Any more uranium? Oh! I've got one which I didn't empty. Okay, I will have to empty that. What about the next one? What I want to do here, though, is take apart this, because this is now coming back into the base. I have enough ores for now. And if I want any more ores, I have another plan, a new plan for what to do. So is there anything still in here? I'm going to lose all that power, which is a shame. That is a power tap. That is the output. I've got 50 more cyanite in there. So let us... oh dear, this is not going to be easy. Try and get you out and pick all the pieces up. Without dropping it everywhere and trying to actually pick it up. Please. Pretty please. I do hope I'm getting all these bits and none are just dropping into oblivion, which is always possible. I can always make some more. Okay, I think that is everything. I don't think anything did go into the quarry. Do I have a bit of space left? I do, which is good because I do want to nab some of these. Some uranium, some yellowite, and whatever else I can fit, which isn't a lot. I'll have to come back for the rest. Hop through into here and back up the stairs, which I have completely lost, which are this way. If you are wondering why there is a quarry sat there, quarries do chunk load whenever they are set down, and I needed to get through a lot of ores. And I don't have anything to make a chunk loader, which would require ender pearls, so I just chunk loaded the little bit of the base above me, so that I could get through all the ores. It's basically just chunk loading these two little bits here so I could get through everything. Just if you're interested. Right, let's head over here, because one thing which I want to do, you can see I've got 64 slags there, but I want a few of the rich variety, so let us take these, put them into here. Use them to cook up probably some gold, actually, and chuck the rest of the ores in there just to process up. The uranium will actually, if you don't know, convert into yellowite. So I've got 2 ores, both of which convert into yellowite. Right, what I want to put the rich slag in for is because I want to make a base to build my big reactor on, which means I'm going to need some clay, which means I'm going to want the basic slag. Clay is made from 2 slags, a bit of dirt and a bucket of water. So I have plenty of those. The problem will be the bucket of water. So a couple of those, and my buckets. My buckets could be absolutely anywhere, to be quite honest. I have a bucket there. Let's just quickly make up another bucket. Because if there's one thing I am not short of, it is iron just at the minute. I have a very, very full inventory. I have a water source down here which I can use, along with a crafting table to make this stuff. So clays, this will take a while, won't it? I'm not going to make up too many. Have I completely messed up my infinite water source? Is that even possible? It is if it's this laggy, isn't it? Okay, it's a shapeless recipe. That is good. Oops. So I'm after pave, aren't I? Paved stone bricks. It requires bricks, 4 bricks. You get 8 bricks. So actually I've got some bricks upstairs anyway, so that is fine for now. I shall be making up more of those. I just want a base to put my big reactor on. So these can just get stuck into this, probably the redstone furnace. Now there should be 7 bricks in here, which is 1 too few. I'll just wait for one to come through. And some slabs. I have lots and lots of slabs. Wait for one of these to come through is probably the best way. There we go. With 7 bricks, and we can make up a load of the paved bricks. There's a ton of gravel in there, and I have no idea why. Bricks into paved bricks. 16 paved bricks. The place where I'm going to put it, I think, is over here. I was thinking about putting a stairwell in to go up to the top floor here, but I'm sort of changing my mind. I'm changing my mind every other day in this place. I might even take the top floor out because I'm thinking of building an entire separate room for that sort of stuff. Now where do I want to put it? Where are the chunks? I'm completely within a chunk wherever I go. So I'm probably going to put it in just here, I think. So it is 3x3 on the 1x3 on the inside, isn't it? Which means it probably really wants to go against a back wall, like that. I've run out of bricks. Okay, so what we do then is we nab bricks from over here, from my lovely completed floor. Just rip it all out like a good tradesman and put it in over here. So I think what I'll do is build the thing in here and run it onto that back wall. Would it be way better just sat there? 1, 2, 3. Darn, dash, and double drat. Okay, we're going to take all of this out. We don't really need it here if we are... I can't pick half of that stuff up, can I? Chesticle. One of those. Everything is getting severely messy now, so one of those plus probably 2 of those. Gets us a pair of chests just to put everything in for a minute that we don't want, which is most of the stuff in this here inventory actually, because I have a ton of rubbish. Get all of that away. And we're going to put the big reactor on this wall, because this wall is a better wall for a big reactor. So obviously this will be doing a fair amount to power my base, because I'm having a severe shortage of the, pick everything up, power supplies, particularly for my jetpack. Get all of this out as well. So I want to put it there, I think. 1, 2, 3 in the centre like that. So that will have to move as well. And here's where I find out I've taken away all my dirt, but no, there is one left. So there, just like that. And then we put in the reactor in here, just like this. I think that is much neater. Right, the bottom is solid. Obviously those bits here are solid, just like before. I'm building exactly the same reactor I had before, basically. Don't have a lot of headroom to work with. Right, that wall can be solid, that wall can be solid. We want the fuel rods in the centre. We want, I don't think I can get through to that, so I'm going to need to take this out a little bit. We have the reactor casings going on the top. The reactor casings, the reactor control rods, I should say. Right, the control panel wants to go here, I think, where we can actually use it. Pop. Right, we need an input, an output, and a power tap. I think I'm going to run the power... Ooh! I could run the power out there, couldn't I? That would work a whole lot better. So I'm actually going to run the power out the back of it, which you may think is strange when all my machines are going to be that way, but there is a method to my madness, honest. And put an input and an output. You will be the output. You will be that. And there is our brand spanking new big reactor.